While many people across Cape Town as well as South Africa are celebrating a festive season for residents in some informal settlements like the one here in Jim de Bos in Philippi on the Cape Flats, it's been anything but. I'll step out of shot for just a second so that you can see what we are witnessing here at the moment. Of course, this is the aftermath in Nzinga of a fire which broke out on Christmas morning. Over 80 structures, leaving some 330 people homeless and displaced. Of course, at the moment you will see some of the men trying their best to rebuild after this tragedy struck us. And I can tell you that speaking to city authorities this morning, saying to us that due to a respite in the heavy gale force southeasterly winds which blew across Cape Town and the Western Cape over the past few days, there's been no active fires reported in the metro so far. We do know that there is a vegetation fire burning on the Paardeberg mountains out in the Drakensberg municipality, and a number of firefighters and fire resources are on that scene. That, of course, a vegetation fire burning in the mountains. Here behind me, desperate people are trying their best to rebuild. I've got one of those fire victims with me, Alzetta Lottering. She is a mother of two, and she woke up to the blaze on Christmas morning. Alzetta, good afternoon to you. You tell me that you woke up on Christmas morning to a fire burning. Explain to us what happened to your structure. What did you see? What have you lost in this fire?
It was around about 2-3 past 3. We were still sleeping, and then some guy came and he shouted, "It's fire! Fire! It's burning! It's burning!" And then we just had to jump out of and just grab my children and run out of the shack.
You told me that you have two children aged 2 and 6 years old. Were you able to salvage, to rescue any clothing, foodstuffs? What has happened in the few days since then?
I didn't save anything because I couldn't save anything. I just grabbed my children and I ran out of the house. And because of the wind was blowing so strong, the fire did spread very fast. So there wasn't time to save anything, but I'm glad I saved my children.
We understand that people are, and we can see people are trying to rebuild with some of the already burnt corrugated iron sheeting. I understand that there is a need. We know that there are relief agencies like the Gift of the Givers, and we'll speak to them just now, providing food, meals, etc. What is the need for your community now in terms of rebuilding your homes?
What we really need is material, because we're struggling with material. We are just, with the burning stuff, we are just trying to make a place for us to sleep in the night. We do get some food from Gift of the Givers and other people. We get some clothes and so, but we really need material because we have nothing. We don't have nowhere to sleep.
Alzetta, it's been a very difficult Christmas for you. New Year in a few days' time. Just your feelings and the feelings of your community at this stage after the devastation that was wreaked here.
Yes, on Christmas Day, we couldn't even spend the day with our children. We lost everything. We lost our food, we lost our clothes. I have to take my children. New Year's also coming. We don't have a place to sleep. What I'm going to do and where I'm going to go.
Alzetta, of course, telling us a very sad story there. Thank you for sharing your personal experience with us. Alzetta Lottering, one Nzinga of the over 300 people that were affected when the fire ripped through this informal settlement on Christmas morning, in the early hours of Christmas morning. You will know from the visuals that we brought you all of last week, you would know that, of course, the devastating fire which started out in Simonstown on the 19th of December, of course, destroying some 3,500 hectares of vegetation, and of course shortly after that the Glencairn fire. But we also know that informal settlements here in Philippi, informal settlements in Ottery, in Imizama have also claimed homes of various people and communities in those informal settlements.